Hello everyone! Tonight we're going to be talking about the coordinate plane. By the end of tonight's lesson, I want you to be able to identify the x and y axis, identify the origin, know about the four quadrants of the coordinate plane, and what types of coordinates exist within each one. And I also want you to be able to plot a coordinate pair on the coordinate plane. Before we get started, I want you to pause the video and take a minute to test your knowledge about the various parts of the coordinate plane. Let's see how you did. The vertical axis is the y-axis. The horizontal axis is the x-axis. And the point at which the two axes cross is called the origin. The name of the point for the origin is 0, 0. The next part of the coordinate plane that we talk about is the four quadrants. Starting in the upper right, we have quadrant 1, where all the x and y values are positive. Moving counterclockwise, we move to quadrant 2 in the upper left. That quadrant has negative x values and positive y values. Below it is quadrant 3. X and y values are all negative. And in the bottom right, we have quadrant 4. X values are positive and y values are negative. When plotting points, they can exist in any of the four quadrants, on either of the two axes, or at the origin. The red point is at point 5, 3. Both points are positive. It's in quadrant 1. And you find your point by moving 5 points to the right along the x-axis and up 3 points, because we're going 3 in the positive direction, on the y-axis. The blue point is at point -3, 0. Starting from the origin, we move 3 places to the left along the x-axis because it's a negative x value, and we do not move up or down along the y-axis because our y value is 0. So this point lies on the x-axis. The last point plotted on this coordinate plane is the purple point. It is located at 8, -2. So we're going to move 8 places to the right along the x-axis and then down 2 because our y value is negative. So from there we're going to move down to 8, -2. Again, I'm going to ask you to pause the video and take a few minutes to plot the 7 points that are listed to the right of this coordinate plane. Go ahead and check how well you plotted your points. You should find that point A is in the first quadrant with x and y both being positive values. Point B is on the x-axis. C is in the third quadrant because x is negative and so is y. Point D is on the y-axis. Point E is in the fourth quadrant. X is positive, y is negative. Point F is the origin, point 0, 0. And point G is in the second quadrant because x is negative and y is positive.